We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Spencer Howard is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So coming to the plate, Eddie James. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Number 62.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 62 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So striding in, Geraldo Perdomo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the payoff pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit. Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. As a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Striding in, Eddie James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
In now, Eddie James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alec Bohm.
Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. That's lifted the other way out to left. James is right there. 2 gone.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Christopher Sanchez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Levi Kelly allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Kyle Barklaw records the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So stepping in, Mike Ford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2. Up next for Arizona, Scott Spindler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is under this one. 1 down. Striding into the box, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Geraldo Perdomo.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Carroll will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now at the the plate, Eddie James. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center. Diaz moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
For the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Eddie James. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here.
Alec Bohm.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Hit out towards second. He's got it.
Slide,
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Set to go now, Mike Ford. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Now to the plate, Scott Spindler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Eddie James.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boom goes the dynamite. Solo shot to right center, and that is home run number 63 on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Striding in once again, Eddie James. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Ready for another chance, Eddie James, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to you.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. In there. Now the throw. Throw won't get him.
Hey, let her fly right
He's
here.
set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And it's in time to get him, but 1 run is in to score on the play. So digging in now, Bo Naylor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-3 is today's final. The Philadelphia Phillies, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Taijuan Walker earns his 5th winner of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. John Duplantier couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jojo Romero gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alec Thomas.
The center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Hit in the air to left field. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that... Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Diaz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Francisco Alvarez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Alvarez.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that...
Now at the plate, Seth Beer, and their runners at the corners now. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't get there as this hops over the... Ready once again, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he is out on the tag. So 1 run. Yusniel Diaz is the next at bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains 5-3. At the plate, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that's home run number 64 on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The D-backs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. J.B. Bukowskis earns his 5th winner of the year. Blake Walston closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: